the unmistakable New York skyline to the east. And we are across the river on the Jersey side at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. So good to be with you. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson here. Greg, as we look at this matchup and looking around, hearing this crowd, they're so fun.
In a state that lives and breathes football, welcome inside the massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Hewer here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's a game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And off we go from Dallas. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Hoping to help spring him for a bigger return, but he got caught, and it lessens the return instead. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Bails out of the pocket quick. He finds Ingram, working downfield here. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's Derrick Henry getting on the ground. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Here's Lamar. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
is renowned. Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
He pushed for it, but they held strong. Gets it up to the marker, but about a yard away, it looks like. 4th down. And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it. Jackson's going to go on 4th. Buys time, rolling right. He'll make a big for it on the ground. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
This is Ingram working the left side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Flying down the middle with Henry. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
From the gun, Jackson. Flushed out now to his left. He's going to keep it this time. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jets nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. First and 10 from the 41. Saquon Barkley. He's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Moving quickly, trying to get set. They'll go play action. Buying some time right. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that 1st down.
And the Jets 1st down.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete. And that's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. To throw. Headed out right. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the Cowboys take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. They go play fake with Jackson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Picked off. That's Bobby Wagner. And the Jets get the football back inside the 45-yard line after the interception. 1st and 10 from the 41. Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. He just gets playoff. Chased out to his right. He has room past the 25. And they're going to have first and goal when we begin our second quarter. We are absolutely sprinting through this game, already through one quarter. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. They're going to run with Barkley, and he runs it across, touchdown! The Jets parlay the interception into points. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown!
Jets.
They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right on the line?
Oh, they're going to bring him down. They get the sack and preserve their one-point lead. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. And he needed a lot more power there. It came down a ways away from the landing zone, and they're going to start the possession up at the 40. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. Good running here on first down as he works his way forward for about 8.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Wide open, downfield, got it! And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown! The Cowboys grow their lead off the turnover. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys grow their lead to 8.
14, Jets 6.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup.
Rolling now off the play action. He rolls to his right. And no luck there. That throw falls to the ground.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. To the air on third and long. Hits him on the in route. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 5. It's 4th down.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Jets likely getting ready to punt this away. The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. They're going for this. It'll be the first and more. He is down to the 30-yard line. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
Speed kills, baby. You better make that tackle right away on these receivers or you're going to get some serious yak. Those yards after catch just like that. Taking a short gain and turning it into an explosive play.
First and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. They're throwing it. Finds the in route complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Let's go. 18 card. 19.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Throw here, third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
35-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through, and that gets them back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Fielded at the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Buying some time left. And that's going to be a sack. He goes out of bounds well behind the line of scrimmage.
I'll admit it, as a former QB, probably the last one to always cast blame on the QB, but that's a situation where you just got to get rid of the ball. I will give a little blame. You've got to throw it away and just take an incompletion.
Rolling out to his left. Oh, he's keeping it again. Now hit, and Jackson loses the ball. And the Jets recover it.
Man, that run was looking so good for him, but you'll see QBs don't always tuck it away like running backs do. That was loose. Ball away from his body in a prime position to be knocked free. That's exactly what happens once that defender catches him downfield.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Jets moving quickly, trying to get the offense set. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, New York! The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's a Brandon Ayuk touchdown. Extra point is good by Sanders. And the Jets take a slim 2-point lead. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. First down, here's Lamar. Buying some time right. He tucks it and takes off. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Jackson to throw it. On him quick, and they bring him down. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
Brings up second and 16 at the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Now he's throwing deep down that side of the field. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Jets will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on first down. Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Aubrey now to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboys!
Third quarter is going to start with a run by Barkley. They're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. Now here he goes. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds his back. Here's Barkley. And he gets back to the line, but no more. And goes to the hurry up here. They're going to try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Air it out on 3rd. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Back to throw it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Zone read, they'll hand off to Henry. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. Didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And it's incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, depending on what the call is on this penalty. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they only get one of those 5 yards back on 1st down, so they've got 2nd and 14. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's a throw. That pass is complete to McBride. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Jets, 1st down.
So Reed gets here to Barkley. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and...
We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Jets who have it with a lead, but this win is not secure just yet. So now here's 3rd and 5. Option play. They give it to Barkley. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10. 26-yard line.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. He's keeping it. And Lamar doing what he does oh so often, Brock. Sliding in safe after picking up the 1st. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10.
Boys, 1st down.
From the gun, a run for Henry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
From the gun, Jackson. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
That one finds his man, Ingram. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys facing a 5-point deficit. Back to throw. On the move, headed right. He can run it. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
Pete, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But it nets the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's another Cowboys 1st down.
Running once more with Henry. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. As this one loses yards. All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. The Jets take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal. Henry. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. He was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down. The Cowboys signaling for their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Real quick, ready?
Another chance at 6. It's 2nd and goal. Setting up to pass. Buys time, rolling right. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution.
And he's into the end zone, so that turns out to be a very smart risk. They've got the lead in this 4th quarter. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. We'll look to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. That's no way to end the game, right, Brock? Can't have an offensive penalty on the final play, so an untimed down coming up. The kick is good. He got it. And in the final moments, they force overtime. Now hopefully this conclusion will be just as exciting as our opening 4 quarters. The kick is away here in overtime. This return starts at the 5. He dodged the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates an indecision now defensively.
And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
That's good for a Jets. 1st down.
Dropping back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Saquon Barkley, the intended target. And it's going to be 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Falls to the ground out left. Incomplete.
Kind of a curious call there, Kate, because the passing game has not worked real well for them in regulation, and that operation, that wasn't good enough either.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
Hey, 3rd down, I get it. Give your quarterback some freedom, right, to make a play, even if he's got to work backwards. But it can blow up in your face as it did right there when nothing opens up.
He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Henry gets it here to start the drive. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Looking to throw it. Headed out right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Barkley trying this up the gut. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. So call this a modest game here, Brock. About 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Trying the right side. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he's just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
It's a screen to Barkley. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Back to throw. Throw left side is caught by Pitts. And this one doesn't go far. 2nd down now, they need 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. So we still can't decide a winner in this one. Let's reset that clock and do it all over again. What do you say? Another overtime is coming your way. This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. They go to Barkley again. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. Ask that running back to come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down. He made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Barkley again here on 2nd. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
This one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Typically, the only way you're going to stop a fullback on a short yardage situation is to stop him before he could ever get started.
Biggest play of OT, the offense is going for it.
Here we go, here we go.
Pass play coming here. And all their pressure gets it done. That's a sack on 4th down as they force the turnover. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing now. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes a deep shot down the middle. This is caught inside the 15. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. The kick is good. He got it. And they've taken back the lead. So it's a win for the Cowboys. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. That's it for all of us. On behalf of our crew and my partner, Brock Ewert, I'm Kate Scotts. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we say so long from Dallas.
Travel west from Midtown Manhattan through the Lincoln Tunnel to the Jersey side. It's MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson. We are about set for kickoff. Greg, talking to the coaches all week. We're so curious to see what's going to play out here at the start of this one.
And ideally, I think each of these teams is thinking, okay, we think this is how the game's going to unfold. This is our plan. This is how we're going to go attack. And if that's the case, great. But very rarely does that happen, Mike. So it's really the team that makes the best adjustments in real time, in between possessions, in between snaps. The team that adjusts the fastest and the most efficiently, they're the ones that come the end of the game, they tend to have the advantage.
Play action now. It's Nix. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down. Laporta in motion. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs.
Jahmyr Gibbs, the tackle made at the 47-yard line.
Here's a third down and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's got his tight end. That's Laporta. And he will score. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Detroit. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Lions will take a 7-0 lead.
Jets, nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
34-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. There's Kyle Pitts with the grab. And he's out of bounds on the pass play, but that's good for 8 yards. From the 42-yard line. Here's second and a yard.
Second and a yard.
Now they'll set up to throw. On the run to the right. And that is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
And he's going to be close to that first down. Looks like he made it past the yellow line. Yes, he did. It is indeed a first down. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Jets have a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Off
line.
play action. He'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown, Jets.
And this special connection between this quarterback and his receivers, it was on full display right there. Great job getting behind the defense, and then what can you say about that ball? I mean, you can't put that ball in a better spot, and with timing and accuracy like that, leads to 6.
This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
He'll go play action with Nix. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. A run up the middle, it's Gibbs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. John A. Barron is there to make the stop.
It's a gain of 4.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
3 and out. 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Nix. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Detroit.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense, they have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess it?
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now return coming from the 7. Ooh. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. Now, faking the give, rolling to the left. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
1st and 10.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 7. They'll look to throw again. Moving outside the pocket, he keeps it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. Here's 1st and 10. He'll drop the throw. Look at that one. Slinging it across his body and connected. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a 1st down with that catch.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Saquon. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone for a Jets touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
And they're on 45-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down. Nix. That's caught by Gibbs. And he will get into the end zone. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to keep it himself. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it.
You have to appreciate the effort of the ball carrier. I mean, how many tackles did it seem like he broke on that run? But so often we see it, Mike, time and time again. The more these guys fight for extra yards, they're fighting and clawing for every inch. That ball just gets a little lower and a little looser. And the way these guys are taught now on defense, if you don't have great ball security, they are going to attack it. And in this case, they're able to pop it loose and come up with a big takeaway.
On second down, it's Nix. Out right, and catch made. That's Ibuka. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10. They're going to run out of the gun with Gibbs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
18 more yards. That's another Detroit Lions.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3.
He's out of bounds at the 13.
Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's a short one caught by Laporta. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On the play. And it's third down.
They're going to try to run here with Gibbs. And he's got nowhere to go. That defensive front controls the line of scrimmage. It'll bring up fourth down. They'll try it now with Gibbs. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a whole lot, but he got what he needed. It is first and goal coming up. Throwing. Nix. This one caught at the 4. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal.
Captain.
Here's Nix to throw. A throw there on second down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So
It is brought in the end zone. Randy Moss. Touchdown, Detroit. That's his second touchdown so far here in the first half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half. but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Crazy. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. They'll run. It's Barkley. They tackle him at the 38, but that run is good enough to pick up the first down.
A 7-yard gain. And the Jets, first down.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down. On the ground, this is Barkley. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. On the move left. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down. Off the play fake, here's Nix. Forced out wide. What teamwork, the receiver coming back for the completion. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
First down.
Thanks, 44.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he's in! Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Lions. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground.
The kick is good.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 28-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
On second down, Barkley. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's a gain of a yard.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10, up at the 42. Now this time they'll look to throw. He's able to keep his eyes downfield for the completion. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Jets first down.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now faking the give. Moving to his right. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions. No.
Oh, that swung out high and intercepted. Picked off by Reed Woolen.
Like, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And every once in a while, one just gets away. And that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. I mean, you're not going to get away with it at this level.
13 yards on the play. And the Lions first down.
So, 3 quarters now in the books.
And the Lions
This is
first down.
Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. On to the 4th quarter, and it begins with a run by Gibbs. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
Now, a 2nd down throw for next. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, E.J. Speed. And the Jets have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard
On
line.
1st and 10, it's Barkley. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to run it. And they'll finally run him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. How about this one, too, to start the drive? Mark him off with a gain of 24 and another first down.
Here we go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
1-yard line.
From the 1-yard line, 1st down and goal.
Ready, go.
They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Touchdown, New York. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. He'll air it out down the middle. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They hand it to Gibbs. on the play. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's incomplete. Dairy call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here comes Barkley. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, New York. That is second touchdown tonight.
Well, that was step one. The offense did their job, get this thing back within one possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Makes the score Lions 34, Jets 27.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 37.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll drop to throw. Quick slant into the hands of Luka. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Lions first down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Now Nick's going to look to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds.
Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
This one complete to Amon-Ra St. Brown. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one out wide to Gibbs. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that 1st down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to have the 1st down and more. And this is a touchdown. no good. He missed it. That might be a big miss here in a one-score game in the fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Here's first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Well, they do indeed get the timeout, so not all is lost. They will have a chance for one final fling to the end zone. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here we go. One final play. Forced out left. He's going to air this one out. And that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal the game. So a win for the visitors, the Lions. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night.
At the confluence of the three rivers, the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela, we are here at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. He's loose down the left sideline. And all the way down to the 25-yard line. A huge play there right off the bat. 57 yards.
That's good for us. Steelers.
They'll go right back to the ground with Dickerson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose one or two. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Jackson going to keep it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Lamar Jackson, 26 yards. And the Steelers need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. A nice move by Crabtree. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. It's complete to Laquan Treadwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off play action. Gannon on the RPO. He'll keep it himself. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
Certainly looked like maybe his 3rd or his 4th read on his progression. Just trying to find his outlet man that time. Ends up leading him just a bit too much.
And 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw again. This one goes out wide for Barkley. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there.
Saquon Barkley. A 2-yard gain.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
He'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Goes right back to McBride. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Trey McBride, 23 yards for the touchdown. They'll try and throw for it. And the Jets respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
Jets 8, Steelers 7.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. This fielded right at the goal line.
The Steelers take over first and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
JT Tuimoloau. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Going to give it up the middle. Here's Dickerson. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. Jackson and the rest of the offense staying put. They will go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it here. Able to open man. That's complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Randy Moss, 78 yards. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gannon. This is taken in by McBride. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Trey McBride with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will not get there as the try for 2 is unsuccessful. And they will remain down by a point. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And the returner down to a knee. This will come out to the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in Jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Inside give to Dickerson. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. 72 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Devontae Adams, 26 yards. And the Steelers are able to extend their lead. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 8. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up-and-down-the-field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here's 2nd and 10. Up the middle with Barkley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Oh, what a move. Gets through and now an opening. He's still on his feet. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Eric Dickerson, 60 yards. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And he is into the end zone for 2 more as the lead moves up to 16. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The New York offense taking over for their next possession. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice it.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Will Johnson.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
So don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Jets are going to take possession here at their 16-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. Zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. Off the play fake. Gannon. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Off play action. Gannon. That's complete. It's Brandon Ayuk. Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the 1st half.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
I think sometimes when you're trying to get after the quarterback, maybe it's better to be lucky than great, because I think on that one, he's just trying to get upfield and rush the passer. Instead, the tackle for the loss landed right in his lap.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket, only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down. Here's A.J. Cole now to punt this one away. Returnable for Thomas. Nice move at the 5. And he'll go out of bounds after getting this across the 15. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. The Jets going to get the football first, and they trail as well as we get back underway in this second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. In the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Give him 12 yards there, and the Jets have a first.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 20.
They'll look to throw again. Short throw caught by Pitts. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. Second and 2.
8 yards on the pickup.
Second and 2. Going for Kyle Pitts again. He's got him again. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw. Gannon. Touchdown! Saquon Barkley from 6 yards away. And the Jets are able to cut into this lead as they score on the opening drive of the second half. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game.
22.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Randy Moss. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Steelers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Right now, Charles, it just feels like they're trying to keep pace. They did score the touchdown last time out, but they still trail by double digits here. We'll see if this offense is once again up to the task.
Yeah, and I think that after the last drive, they've gotten pretty revved up, don't you think? Everything they were doing was working pretty well. They go back out there with the same mindset, put the same tempo and the same pace. Still a lot of time left to make something happen in this one.
Off the play fake. Gannon. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. With that catch, he goes over 100 yards receiving on the night. Barkley, inside handoff. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. 52 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Looking to throw. Gannon. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Jet football, but they trail here as we start the 4th quarter. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Barkley trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. So 2nd and goal, and standing by himself in the backfield, Barkley. He's going to get it again. And this time he is in. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jets are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders as this gets him back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 up to the 33. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First downs a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a give left side, it's Dickerson. Still going inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Eric Dickerson, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Steelers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. It seemed like they may be giving up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they end up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start out on the ground with Saquon Barkley. And nothing much materializing there in the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly a must. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Gannon. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in a row, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. From the gun on third down, Gannon. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Gannon. And it's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be touched down at the end, but a big play on that one. Now 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
They'll run with the USC man, Woody Marks. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jets get a bit closer.
The Jets will line up for a
They'll look to throw. And that one is caught. So they convert here, and don't look now, but this one's back to a one-score game.
37.
So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. Flexing his muscle at the 30. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And checking the timeouts. They do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Jackson going to keep it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's going to get now a loose football. The ball comes out. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover. This is 1st and 10. They begin with a run by Barkley. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. They'll come up now on 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6.
They'll look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. He's back to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the